Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. So you guys asked and we've listened. So we've gotten emails, quite a bit of them asking to basically email them when we have a sale or a course is launched by a coach or live meditations get started up again. So we have listened. We have created a mailing list. The link is in the description below. Please sign up for it if you'd like to get discounts on our coaching. Find out when a coach launches a bundle, puts a sale on a course, launches a new course, or starts, offering live meditations. All these things, we're going to be emailing that list, okay? Of course, we'll also mention it on the YouTube channel like usual, but you'll be the first to know on that mailing list. So guys, thank you so much for being here. And we intend that each and every one of you guys manifest your desire. And remember, you guys are perfect. Each and every one of you is perfect, and you deserve what you want to create, and you are powerful, and you can create it. So without further ado, enjoy the coach's video.
Hey everyone, it is Katie from Create Your Future. I am a law of assumption coach here, a certified life coach, and meditation teacher. Today I have a success story for you from a client that was able to manifest a new version of her specific person that was showing love and affection and attraction towards her. So let's talk about how she did that, how you can do that if that's something that you're looking for. And of course, we'll be sure to put in some inner conversations for you to start practicing today at the end of this. So before we totally dive in, I did just release a workshop that this client actually did go to. That's all about improving and enhancing your appearance and your attraction, specifically with your specific person, if that is important to you, if you want to feel desired and loved. And I found it was incredibly transformative because the idea of appearance and how we look, there tends to be a lot of limiting beliefs and old natures involved in that need to be changed if you want to experience a really easy, loving, attractive relationship in a way that is true to your form of beauty and attraction. It's a little bit different to everyone, right? But let's actually dive in. That is available if you want to see it. And we actually will be doing a meditation that's all it can be about creating your ideal appearance, whatever that means to you, and creating a relationship where there's attraction and affection. That meditation will be coming up. Go to the link below if you want to sign up to do the live group meditation. So as I said, she came to this group workshop and we'd been working together for some time. So I know that she practices inner conversations. I know that we've gone through her being in separation from her specific person to bringing him back in, getting contact, and she found herself stuck. She found herself in a place where, yes, she had manifested them being back together. Yes, they were living together. Yes, a lot of beautiful things had manifested. However, the relationship was lacking really just attraction and desire and intimacy in the ways that she was craving. And she found herself really stuck. Every time she was trying to manifest it, and it would even pop up a little bit in her 3D, her outer world would start to show that version of her person, showing her more affection, showing her more attention. She would react. She would freak out in a sense because she wasn't used to it. It felt very uncomfortable. It wasn't something that she grew up with. And even though it was something that she craved, she didn't really know how to be that version of her that was comfortable in a very loving, harmonious, affectionate relationship. So we had to focus really intensely on her old nature. So the old nature, as Neville talks about it, is the old conversation, the old self-concept. It's the inner dialogue you have going on that are your belief systems around, intimacy and feeling safe with affection, feeling safe and being beautiful, feeling, comfortable in a relationship where there's a lot of affection and love. And she had a lot of the opposite conversations going on, right? And I actually find this with a lot of people. We have inner conversations about intimacy, about how we look, that are so negative, that are so limiting. And that is what we have to drop, right? So what kept happening is we'd practice new inner conversations where her specific person was telling her how attracted he was to her, how much he loved her. She was doing meditations of experiencing that reality. But again, when it would actually show up in her 3D reality, these negative stories would come up. And my perspective on that is when these negative old natures come up, they're coming up so you can heal them, right? It's not because something's gone wrong, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just these old belief systems that are showing themselves and basically asking you, what do you want to do with me, right? Because we can't destroy energy, but we can transmute it. So what I do in these workshops is we go through those negative belief systems and we just lovingly change old conversations to new conversations. And if there's emotion that needs to be experienced or felt, you feel it, you breathe it out, it's okay. Then of course you persist in a new conversation. So I know a lot of her conversations were around, intimacy isn't safe. If someone really loves me and shows me affection, they could leave me. Being beautiful isn't safe. It's not right to look a certain way. That's superficial. I shouldn't want that. It's shallow to just be looked at for your looks only. They only want me for my looks. Different, just negative inner conversations about that. Versus the new inner conversations we started implementing, where it's safe to be admired for my beauty and my appearance, because I know my partner really loves me and adores me, right? And then hearing her person say, like, I do love you, with makeup, without makeup, no matter how you look, I appreciate your beauty and your energy. It is safe to show affection and receive affection. It's safe to receive affection, right? And then of course hearing her partner tell her, I love showing you affection, right? I love touching you, I love holding you, I love being around you. It is safe. This isn't going anywhere. It's not conditional, right? This is going to keep growing and growing. It's okay to show love like this. And then of course she needs to respond as the version of her that is comfortable, right? I'm so glad that my partner and I show each other love and affection consistently, and it's always safe and it's unconditional. I love that I feel beautiful, I feel radiant, I feel vibrant all the time, no matter what I'm wearing, no matter what I'm doing. I love that my body is always positively responding to my partner and I. That was a deeper level that we went into too, was inner conversations with her body, which I did in the workshop as well. Really learning to talk to your body, telling your body it's okay to breathe deep, to relax, to receive love, to receive touch, to be seen, to be heard. It's safe. It is safe. This is your world. You're meant to be seen, you're meant to be heard, you're meant to have affection and love, and to be able to trust in the reality you're creating where it's not going anywhere, because you're generating this, right? Because again, what kept happening to her, what I've seen in my own experience and with other clients, is these old natures, these old negative inner conversations come up, and they don't feel good, but they feel normal. They feel right. They feel true because we've seen proof. Now, remember, Neville talks about there's no such thing as truth except for really what you've focused on imagining. Imaginal acts become facts. And so if you've imagined a reality where your partner doesn't show you affection, your partner doesn't find you attractive, where you're in a world where there's more attractive people out there and you're unwanted and rejected, if that is what you are focused on, then yeah, that will seem true to you, because that's what your imagination is focused on. But if you change your inner conversation, which of course builds the imagination, to a reality where you are the most attractive person in the world to your person, where you are safe to show intimacy, where you're the most beautiful being energetically in all forms at all times, in every single moment, and you're hearing that all the time, that will become true in your reality. But yes, you're going to have to change a lot of negative conversations, right? Because then of course there's inner conversations that we have as a society about age, about food, about how we should dress or appear for others. There's so many inner conversations that are part of the old nature that we want to really watch and change to the ones that really go with our fulfilled wish, the one that is specific to you. Because what you want to remember, if you have a desire, it is done. And not only is it done, but as Neville said, your mind is God's mouth, right? Your inner conversation, that's God's word. So when you are having a desire to be seen and loved and shown affection and shown desire, right? That is God wanting that through you. That is right. That is good. You can trust that. And it's up to you to, of course, find the inner conversation that matches the fulfilled desire, right? And create that reality consciously and mold this world into a kingdom of love. At least from my perspective, I want to mold this world into a world where humans feel safe showing intimacy. They feel safe being beautiful and creating the appearance that matches their divinity. I want to create a world where just love and joy and beauty is sustainable and safe and honored, versus what it currently has been in the old conversation, which we don't need to go into, but you want to decide for yourself, like, are these the inner conversations I want to keep creating, because they are all creating? Or do I want a world where there is affection, there's love, and there's beauty, and I get to decide that, and that's God's desires through me right now? Then all you have to do is change the old nature and go into the new nature and persist. Where this gets tricky, and where my client and I talked about her actually getting success, was she started to catch it when she was going unconscious, right? So she started to notice she'd be around her partner. Something would happen, right? He would look a certain way or do a certain thing, and she would just instantly make the meaning of, oh, he doesn't want me. He doesn't find me beautiful. He's interested in something else. He doesn't care. He's not complimenting me. He's not going to say anything. Those quick little inner dialogues are what we need to change in the moment. So we have to be consciously aware to the best of our ability all the time, and then change them. So she started changing them in the moment. She'd hear her person say, you look gorgeous today. You look beautiful. I'm so attracted to you. I have so much desire for you. I love touching you. I love holding you. And her, of course, responding, I'm so glad you're telling me this every day now. I'm so glad that this is normal and natural for me now. I'm so happy my body can relax into this now, right? Another thing Neville talks about is that we're here really to act as God, right? So how would I imitate God? Well, we are told that God calls things that are not seen as though they were seen, and the unseen becomes seen. That's all we're doing. We're all making the unseen, seen in our imagination, but not in the 3D world, seen into the 3D world, right? And we do that by having these inner conversations that create an imagery, and we persist in them, and we're correcting the old man, the old nature whenever it comes up, and we're persisting, and we're believing that our imagination is creating reality, and we know that we're the only generator, we know we're the operant power, and we keep going and going and going until the unseen becomes seen. And that happens when you go ahead and replace that old nature with the new nature, and it's become dominant on the inside, because it's the inner world that creates the outer world. So you're constantly wanting to ask yourself, do my current inner conversations match my desired reality? Or am I again in this habitual conversation of, they don't want me, they desire other people, someone's more beautiful than me, everyone's more wanted than me, I'm not enough, like whatever it is, right? Find the inner conversations that are actually happening within and change them, because that is what's keeping you stuck. That's what's keeping you in the old nature. So it takes time to sit down and really say, okay, like, what is it that I need to change right now? And I know for me, I'll feel it emotionally first. I'll feel restriction. I'll feel down. I'll feel fatigued. I'll feel uninspired to create. And then I need to go and write it down. And in these workshops I teach, that is what I do. It's the process I put myself through of like, okay, what are the old natures that I'm creating? Because I need to see them clearly so I can change them. But once I can see them, I can change them, then I'm going to persist, and then they're going to get pushed out, okay? So change your old nature into the new nature. Everything is changeable and malleable. Everything is your imagination. So if I didn't already say this earlier, what did happen with this client is she got the new version that was consistently showing her affection and desire and complimenting her beauty. And instead of being shocked and reacting, she would calm herself down on the inside, do an inner conversation, and now it's been consistent. For the first time in her life, there's consistent love and desire and intimacy, which is so beautiful. Her body is so much more relaxed. She feels more beautiful. She feels more inspired. There's just so many benefits to this, right? And so if that is of interest to you, just notice the old nature that is causing feeling rejected, feeling not wanted. Any old conversations with your body about your appearance, change those and come into the ones where you feel beautiful, you feel divine, you feel wanted. Hear your partner reinforcing that. And then you persist until the unseen becomes seen. Okay? So if you need more support with that, check out the workshop. It'll really walk you through it. Like I said, there's a meditation coming up. We're going to be doing a meditation on your attraction and appearance with your specific person live, where you'll visualize and really go into this state consciously of feeling desired and wanted and beautiful in your own unique way, and feeling that being reciprocated by your specific person. And I really find with this, particularly because I do this one on my own with my own body, it just feels so good to talk to your body in a loving, healthy way, and to hear your body respond as a vibrant, divine, animated projection of your imagination. It's incredible, the difference and the relaxation that can come, especially if you've been storing a lot of old tension or hurts within your body. This is a great way to release that as well. So I intend you come to that if that is of interest to you. So let's just end on some inner conversations to really bring this in. So imagine that your person is half your body. Take a few deep breaths into your body, into your belly. You can even talk to your belly, into your lungs. Thank you for breathing in fresh energy and air. Thank you, body, for relaxing. You can hear your body tell you back, I'm relaxed, I'm open, I'm receptive to go into your desired reality. You can hear your specific person say, I'm here, I'm creating this with you, this is happening. And just imagine a reality where you feel so attractive, so beautiful, so wanted, so desired, so safe in that. And you have your person that just loves you, admires you, adores you, is so attracted to you, is always there showing you affection and love and attention, and it's consistent and it's safe, and this intimacy you feel is stable, it's rock solid. You can hear them say to you, I'm so attracted to you. Morning, noon, and night, I love everything about how you look, how you feel, your energy. I'm so pulled towards you. You are so beautiful. And you can respond. I feel so beautiful. I feel so loved. I can tell how attracted you are to me. I can tell how pulled in you are to me. I love how you're consistently showing me love and affection, and it feels so safe. And you can hear them say, I love showing you this affection. I love embracing you. I love that we can show our love in our physical bodies, and it's so normal and natural and divine. And you can reply, it feels so good, I feel so safe. This love is getting better and better. And you breathe into that, and you feel your body receiving that, and you trust your consciousness is going there, and you persist. And if any old nature, negative conversations are coming up right now, you write them down and you change them. And you go do the workshop and you go through every single old thought that is prevalent right now, and you change it. So you can effortlessly go into the wish fulfilled. So I intend that is helpful. I intend you all see success as my client that is getting consistent love and affection. And if that's what you desire, it is God desiring it through you. It is done. So persist. Okay, I will see you all in the next video or in the meditation.